Hey guys, how's it going? It's Shay and welcome back to Utmost Phonology. Here is another purchase off of eBay, yes. And this thing has seen some better days, as you can probably tell. This is an Xpelair-Taurus T10 in grey, and unfortunately there aren't too many of these left for some reason. I've seen more T8s and T12s in grey compared to these T10s, and I got this from eBay for around I think it was £10. Yeah, quite cheap. And then you add £7, it's basically £17, which still is really quite cheap for one of these fans. They usually sell for around, I'd say maybe upper 20s to £40, if anything, maybe more, depending on the condition of it. And I mean, considering the condition of this fan, I get why it was I'm glad I won it for the price I won it for. When I first got it, it was completely dead. Basically, it was seized up, and it runs now, thankfully. But I've still got a lot of work to do, as you can probably tell. So why don't I show you around this thing, show you all its issues as usual, and I'll show you it running, and we'll get some numbers of it too. So let's do that. Alrighty, so now for a closer look. There's a lot of rust on the cage, and it's actually so bad that the chrome plating is flaking off. Not on the front cage, but well, not as bad on the front cage as the rear cage, but I can hopefully try some steel wool and maybe some of the rust will come off, hopefully without the chrome plating. Here it's all like surface rust. Back there on the top, it's really bad. These are the original clips for it. There's one clip that I've taken off, which is just really worn out. There it is. You can kind of see it. That's just the locking one that I don't really want to bother with. So yeah, but they still work. The blade set, it's in really good condition. There's a couple of scratches here and there, but it's pretty good. No cracks or anything, so that's good. The center piece is kind of warped, which is funny. Won't sit in its place properly. And these grey Taurus fans, they have a slightly different blade design compared to the brown ones, from what I've noticed. I could be wrong, but they seem to have a smaller hub, and it's not as conical as on the brown ones. I mean, the brown ones are more curved than this one is, which it's just a funny thing I've noticed. I could be wrong again. Moving the camera downwards, we can look at the base, which is quite yellowed. It's got scratches and things. It just doesn't feel like it should. The switches are quite stiff and everything, but they work fine. This one likes to stick. It doesn't like to stay down really, so it'll just turn itself off sometimes, which is funny. But yeah, I might be mentioning that later. I'm recording this video in different parts as usual. But let me turn the fan on its side, towards the side. Looking at the side here, you can see not much pitch on this blade set here. It's got that same metal disc that you can't really see right now. Hopefully there you can see, yeah, that one. That's to ventilate the motor. The motor on this fan is actually different from the one in my limit aerial, which is funny because this fan is the basis for that fan. They're supposed to be the same, but they're actually quite different. The switches on this fan are more traditional compared to the other one, in the sense that that fan has two capacitors for the speed, and this one, it just has different wires leading up to the motor. So I believe this is a shaded pull motor and the other one is a PSC motor. Could be wrong, just based off what I can see. I haven't found a capacitor in this fan, so I'm guessing it's shaded pull. It's rated for 35 watts, So feel free to let me know if you guys know better. There's a bit of dirt here and everything. That's the original color of this fan. Not so grey anymore, is it now? When I got this fan shipped here, it was also that the this whole fan head was separated from the body, so that's why I had to open up the base and put it back together again. Funny way to ship a fan like that, but I'm not complaining, it came here safely. Let me turn it around. Looking at the rear of the fan, no screw here. There used to be one under here, so I'm guessing somebody was working on this fan before or has done something to it, because there's a bunch of damage here where somebody's tried to pry this open, and I tried to get this off earlier. I couldn't. I tried the thing I tried on the brown one, the T12 brown, where I just squished this and it came off easy, but no, not on this fan. The oscillator knob's been replaced by this thing, which doesn't work well because the mechanism doesn't loosen. This is just the knob loosing. So what's the point of that, huh? Very annoying, honestly. So I can't take it out of oscillation mode, which is annoying. The back of this fan still has texture to it, not as badly damaged or anything. It was quite dirty when I got it, and the cable is really quite short on this. Also has that plug that my Tatangs have. Well, my DS16 has it, and the Amcor fan has this one as well. There's some rust here on the back plate of the grill, which is annoying, and I really can't do anything about that. It's really bad. I can get some rust converter and hopefully try to remove it, but here's the information. Actually, hang on a second. If I undo the camera, it might be a bit freaky. There you go. Yeah. Made in Spain. 50 watts. 50 watts? What? That's crazy. Yeah, definitely shaded pull. The other one, I don't think it beats that much. I think it's a 35 watt fan compared to this. Yeah, that's a lot of power for a little fan. I mean, for a little 10-inch fan at least. But yeah, why don't I show you this thing in operation now? Yeah, the head's quite weak on this thing, the tightening mechanism. But yeah, sorry. Why don't I show you it running now, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, performance time, and apologize that the air is getting in the mic, but as I stated before, there's nothing I can do about stopping the oscillation on this thing for now. So we're just gonna have to see what it gets while it moves around. On high speed, we're getting around 925 feet per minute. Oh, yeah, pretty much that. Dips down to 800 slightly, and then 905 feet per minute. To put it on low as well. I think I forgot to mention this, but the middle burn on this thing likes to pop up sometimes, so the fan just turns itself off, which is funny. 708 feet per minute, 649. But yeah, putting on high again, I can. Yeah, that oscillator does not sound happy. The airflow on this fan, it does travel pretty well, and it's a good stream. It doesn't feel weak, and I just don't understand how these fans make such a decent airflow. I mean, they're not super strong, but the pitch on the blades and everything, it just doesn't seem like it would make a good stream of air. But it does. It's got a nice sound to it too. It's really quite soothing. I've had the two T8s that I had, and even my T12. When I use them at night time, it's a really nice sound to listen to. Same with this one actually. It's quite a soothing sound. Apart from that silly oscillator, which is just droning away. It's not. There's not too much play in the bearings actually, so I'm just hoping some new grease will help fix that issue. But yeah, let me show you the wattage and we'll end the video. Alright, so here's the wattage of this fan, and 52 watts on high. What? I'm hoping that once I've greased the oscillator and found a way to make it stop working, that it'll go under that. I'm sure that when it was seized up, it was also using quite a bit more power than that. So yeah, let me put it on low speed, and it's now using 30 watts. Okay, it's quite a difference actually. Much more respectful. But yeah, I was using this thing as a nighttime fan for a couple of nights, and I did not think to run it on low speed. I had no idea that it eats that much power. Holy crap. Oh dear. Oh well. Thankfully electricity has been quite cheap these days, so I'm glad that I wasn't running it on a expensive day for sure. Anyways, let's end the video now. So there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed looking at this fan with me. I know it's going to be quite a headache to try and get it back into a more reasonable condition, I'd say, but I think it's worth it, and I've been assured by some other collectors that it's worth trying to fix this one up, for sure. And I can see why. It's a rare fan, and I mean, while it might not be that rare, but considering for the price I got it for, and the fact that it runs so well, in the sense that the motor still has a lot of life left in it, I don't see why I shouldn't try and restore it into a better state. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys think of this thing, and as usual, I'll just say the regular old thing. Nobody's here to force you to like, subscribe, whatever. We don't do that on this channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one, so bye for now.